While exploring the woods after a persistent rain, I came across this frog, and it's proving to be particularly difficult to get my hands on. Only question is, can I catch it? What's up guys, welcome back to Can I Catch It, the nature show all about finding a wildlife adventure right at home in your own backyard. Today's episode, we're going after this frog, which happens to have a very peculiar disappearing act. Over the past few days, we've been having some serious rains here in North Carolina. After these rains, a rather pretty effect happens out on the trails. The trails become channels for the floodwaters to drain off, creating man-made creeks that cascade through the woods. In these creeks, in areas where the ground is uneven, small pools will develop. Pools like these tend to attract the local wildlife. I was actually trying to catch a species of backswimmer that I found in this small puddle when I was distracted by this jumping amphibian. I knew it was a species of true frog, but I couldn't actually put my finger on which one at the time, and these types of frogs always give me a hard time. The backswimmer had hidden at the pool's bottom after a failed attempt at catching it, so I decided I'm going to try and chase down this frog while I wait for the backswimmer to return. Using the plastic bin that I was trying to use to scoop the backswimmer out of the puddle, I tried to pen in the frog. This worked the first time, but its incredible camouflage kept me from seeing it for a minute, which was just enough time for it to jump to safety. The chase was on. After multiple attempts of me swatting at the frog, trying to catch it underneath my hand or the bin, it finally landed in this puddle and completely disappeared. Can you see it? It's actually here, right in front of the camera, hidden in plain sight. I had never experienced such incredible camouflage from a simple frog. The only reason I noticed that he was there is because his back legs stuck out against the background in the small puddle he was hiding in. Finally, I was able to catch the frog and get him up close to the camera. Upon closer look, I was able to identify him as a green frog. This one's probably a younger individual considering its small size. Members of the true frog family I've always found are more difficult to catch than tree frog. They seem to be slipperier and considerably faster. But this one showed me a new trick that I'd never actually seen before. The ability to hide and stay still in murky environments and be completely camouflaged, hiding in plain sight. An animal that I thought I understood particularly well proved to me that there's always something new to learn. When you're out exploring your backyards, be bold, be creative with the ways you explore, and most of all, be open-minded. You never know how the simplest things might surprise you out in the wild. With that said, guys, that's all for this episode. I released this frog back in the little area where I found him, and he happily jumped away. Who knows what other cool secrets I'll be able to find while exploring my backyard. I hope to see you guys again next week for another episode, but until then, don't forget to get outside and find your own adventure.